Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show.
Bishop, or to then a BBA Boko. I'm the wonder, Miss Moa Wodapa. May my people living with disability, yes, in your own shroud. Until any na bom cade, Yamoa Wodapa. Yamamo quantin and one thing, Unquemuna Umbemunina and Yeshira. Until I made the missy a shroom with Kofi Yesu. Kofi Yesu, Yamishra, I. Yamishra Papa. I would have.
Hello, welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited, FCC Fire Chapel, my proud sponsors, and special thanks to you for always tuning in to your favorite show on TV, the Helping Hand TV show. Today we have an exciting episode to continue with. I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll introduce you to today's amazing and exciting episode. It's a Helping Hand TV show. You're welcome. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Start your morning nourished and revitalized. Discover the traditional goodness of DV Cleaner's Alata Samina and the soothing touch of DV Cleaner's Aloe Vera Shower Gel.
Before every meal and after every task, protect what matters most with DV Cleaner's antibacterial hand wash. Gentle on skin, tough on germs.
Because a clean home is a healthy home. DV Floor Cleaner cuts through tough grime for a streak-free shine, while DV Toilet Cleaner deep cleans and disinfects with zero effort. From total skincare to a spotless home, trust the power of complete cleanliness. DV Cleaners, nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
A society becomes truly great, not when it simply acknowledges disability, but when it intentionally creates opportunities for every individual to thrive. Dignity is restored when barriers are removed, when information becomes accessible, when support replaces neglect, and when every person, regardless of ability, is given the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to society. For 15 years, the Helping Hand TV show has served as a bridge connecting persons with disabilities to services, institutions, opportunities, and hope. It has united communities, inspired partnerships, and transformed compassion into action. Welcome to the second episode of Bringing Dignity to Disability on the Helping Hand TV show, where every story inspires change and every voice strengthens inclusion.
Hello and welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. This is your favorite show, Helping Hand TV show. Thank you for staying tuned in. One of the greatest measure of a meaningful institution is not merely what it has accomplished, but the lives it has connected, empowered, and transformed. For the past 15 years, Here for Perfection organization, H4P, has demonstrated that disability advocacy is not simply about raising awareness. It is about creating pathways to healthcare, education, employment, social inclusion, policy engagement, leadership, and dignity. Throughout these years, the H4P organization has become a trusted connector within Ghana's disability ecosystem. It has linked individuals with life-changing medical interventions, connected families with support services, brought together government agencies, civil society organizations, healthcare professionals, educators, faith-based institutions, corporate bodies, and development partners to collectively improve the quality of life of persons with disabilities. Beyond individual interventions, the H4P organization has strengthened collaboration within the disability movement itself by promoting partnerships instead of competition, encouraging dialogue instead of division, and highlighting the work of like-minded organizations. H4P has helped cultivate a stronger and more united disability advocacy landscape in the Ghanaian community. These 15 years remind us that sustainable impact is achieved not by working alone, but by building bridges that allow many people, many institutions, many organizations to work together towards one shared goal and one shared vision. And for the H4P organization, that one goal is bringing dignity to disability. I welcome you to the second episode of Bringing Dignity to Disability on the Helping Hand TV show. On this note, let me say a very big thank you to the disability community for staying true to the H4P organization, for standing with us, for believing in us for the past 15 years. Without you, we wouldn't have come this far. As we celebrate 15 years of impact, kudos to the disability community and congratulations to the H4P organization. Enjoy this episode on the Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned in. The Helping Hand TV show has been of immense impact and it has actually contributed to shaping the disability landscape in the Ghanaian fraternity. The Helping Hand TV show promotes existing support systems for persons with disability. Many persons with disabilities and their families are unaware of the institutions, rehabilitation centers, schools, vocational programs, and social services available to support them. The Helping Hand TV show bridges this information gap by introducing viewers to organizations that provide education, organizations that provide rehabilitation, healthcare, vocational training, assistive technologies, and psychosocial support. Through these features, the Helping Hand TV show empowers viewers with practical information that can significantly improve their quality of life. And many people testify about this. Sister, the good work you are doing here, and most people haven't heard much about it.
I don't know why. We've been on television. thousands of people have come through this place. I guess, as I said to you before, when you need us, you'll start asking and you'll know, because people call. So, I mean, if your program can spread the word that there is a place where you can come to at least have the first consultation, and we go from there, you know, because what we try to offer is, you know, if you need surgery, we'll put you on the list for these doctors who are coming. Because they will do surgery either in Joyal and Quanta in Bronahapa and Georgia or St. Dominic's. And these will be cheap surgeries because the doctors won't charge. It's only the hospital. And most of the times it's no more than $3,000. And so that's why I put you on the list so that you can go there. And again, if you don't have the $3,000, we're going to pay it. But most people can come up with that. You know, so we offer that service. If you need physiotherapy, we offer that. You come here and we do the physio until you're ready to get an appliance. Or if you need an appliance, you can come be measured. You know, so it's like we try to be holistic. You know, we try to help them to understand that life isn't over. We have a group come that we've worked with. It's England is really supporting that. They come and talk to the amputees every month. They go to the hospitals. They bring in specialists to come in and say, like, for example, a big thing after amputation for a man, that maybe his wife left him. Or maybe for a woman, you're not a whole person anymore. I mean, I hear all the stories. And so they bring people in to say, look, it happened to me. This is how you can get through this. Or they have other problems, you know, that as an amputee they have. And so they get some encouragement. They support groups. That's what they are throughout the country. They have support groups.
Why do some families fight? They resist the amputation. They don't want it.
No, some of them do not want it.
Why?
Maybe they think they're not a whole person anymore. I don't know. Like that young boy. That young boy. I felt bad for him because he said my father never has agreed, and he went through a lot of suffering for those years. But I was happy that his father came with him finally, and he agreed. But then I'm wondering, well, maybe his father was afraid because of the money, because we had never seen this kid. And maybe if he had come here and said, this is my child's problem, and we said, well, if the financial problem, don't worry about it, he would have come earlier. I don't know. But a lot of parents find it hard to make a decision. Like Kobe's mom, she was a very young mom. Her decision was Kobe was born without a tibia in both legs. So without that bone, you can't stand. So the option for the mother is you amputate and give them a prosthetic, or you decide to keep them in a wheelchair the rest of their life with crooked legs. That's a decision. That's okay. It's not, you know, you're going to be condemned. But I know it was very painful for her to make that decision. But she did. I mean, I was with her when he had the operation. And they came out, you know, and that's a big decision. You can't put it back. If you say, I changed my mind. But look what he has become.
The prosthetics is better, right?
The prosthetic is better because a wheelchair is going to confine you. And it's also going to limit your where you can go. You go in a wheelchair in a lorry. You know, even sometimes they won't even pick you up if you have a wheelchair. You know, so an amputee, you can go a lot of places, you know, and you can get along well, and you can work, and you know, it's in a way, it's not the stigma from crooked legs. You know, and sometimes that's also part of the discussion. If you decide to keep the legs, people hear something's wrong. If you take the legs off, you can always say it was an accident. Whatever you want to say, you can say it. But it's a hard decision, and I can understand as a parent that that's a big decision for a child. You know, but they do all right. I mean, they manage. They're resilient.
They get more independence.
They're very independent. They get on the school bus in the morning. I mean, he goes to school with another friend, a little friend of his that's here, Emmanuel from the north.
Okay.
He has 2 legs off. The same problem. Zach had 2 legs off because he had no tibia. He's at St. Peter's Secondary School now. They can manage.
Okay.
You know, they learn young, like Kobe, this is part of who I am.
Mm.
You know, I remember when he was a little boy, little baby, I was reading with him one day, and we were reading about the parts of the body, and I wasn't sensitive to realize he didn't have toes, and I was saying toes. And he looked down, he said, I don't have those.
Wow.
And I said, no, you don't. But one day you're going to have artificial toes.
Wow.
You know, but then it grows with him. I think he was like 1.5 years when he had his amputation. You know, and that's better.
Okay.
Because then they are not like these amputees that walk fine, and then because of an accident or diabetes, now they're older, and it's much more difficult for them.
Let's talk about that, because it looks like there's not much education about the fact that I'm told most of the amputees is diabetes and the Okada problem.
Diabetes is a lot, and motorcycle accidents.
That's surprising.
If you would go ask all the young people there, it's motorcycle. Ask all the old people, it's going to be diabetes.
We'll be right back. Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60-second success with the Bishop.
Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop, where I give you success nuggets for a successful life. To be successful, you must keep moving forward, no matter what. Don't let your past dictate your present. Neither allow your past to influence your future. If you would arrive safely on your success journey, you must learn not to live from your past. Your past victories are supposed to remain in your past, just as your past failures are supposed to remain in your past. Remember that it is so difficult moving forward whilst looking backwards. To be successful, you must strive to live from your passion and not from your past. No matter what your past looks like, whether good or bad, your future holds more prospects and greater things. Keep moving forward. And if for any reason you have to pause, be sure your feet is on the right place, and then stand firm, gather the needed momentum, and move on again. It has taken 60 seconds for me to give you this success tip, but it will take more than 60 seconds for you to put it to work in your life. So start your journey to success now. Again, the Helping Hand TV show is truly impactful because it promotes the work of other disability organizations. Of course, true advocacy is collaborative. It is not an individual affair. The Helping Hand TV show, rather than focusing solely on its own activities, which are a lot, I must say, the Helping Hand TV show rather consistently provides visibility to other organizations, other disability organizations whose work also advance disability inclusion across Ghana. By showcasing their programs, their innovations, and achievements, the Helping Hand TV show strengthens the entire disability landscape, the entire disability movement, and encourages public support for multiple stakeholders. Well, in view of this, the Helping Hand TV show also encourages partnerships across various sectors. The program has become a meeting point where government agencies, healthcare professionals, educators, NGOs, traditional authorities, faith-based institutions, corporate institutions, and development partners converge around disability inclusion. By facilitating dialogue amongst these stakeholders, the Helping Hand TV show has inspired collaborative initiatives that extend beyond television into communities all across Ghana.
Daddy, you know you are a beautiful young man, but I'll call you Daddy. Anything that you are doing, it's not that of your age. You are doing that of an elderly man, an elderly father to a lot of people. Bishop, thank you so much. I believe with all my heart, with all conviction, that this platform that you have given us, free of charge, what did I say? Free of charge, is going to take us far. It's going to open doors, windows, gates for Gapless and every member of Gapless. In the same vein, I pray for that same blessing for every member of the Fire City Chapel and then all the members of H4P. I mean, Bishop, you have been a part of my dream that one day, at God's own time or in God's own time, I will meet you and tell you our story, because you have a listening ear and a welcoming heart for us. And on this day, thanks to God's own timing, it has happened. Bishop, thank you so much. Thank you to all the crew members of H4P. Thank you to all the members of Fire City Chapel for helping to let this program be a success. God richly bless you. And may this year be a fruitful one for us all. Amen.
The Helping Hand TV show also builds national solidarity around disability issues. The Helping Hand show has transformed disability advocacy from the concern of a few into the shared national responsibility that it should be. By telling authentic stories and highlighting both challenges and achievements, the Helping Hand TV show has inspired compassion, volunteerism, philanthropy, policy discussions, and community involvement. The Helping Hand TV show reminds viewers that creating an inclusive society requires the participation of everybody.
I know H4P to be an advocacy group that promotes issues concerning disability and the deprived, the vulnerable ones. And for the fact that there has been so much concern about bringing up people with disability and looking at their inclusion and respect in the normal community life. So for me, I think it's an advocacy group and very concerned about the vulnerable. The advocacy project, and let me take it from the TV programs. It's one of the programs I've always spent time to watch because of the kind of education that comes at. Number one, it brings out the potentials of persons with disabilities. Number two, it educates the public. And then I also said it empowers persons because they have the opportunity to be on the show, to bring out their whatever they can do. And it's a very big lesson for people who do not know anything about person with disability. And you see, it has become so useful in the sense that there are people who sometimes come to me and say, oh, we have watched it for people, we are learning a lot. Apart from what I do with you, we are also learning from the TV program. And for a group of people, most especially Bishop Dr. Charles Hackman and his group, to commit themselves, sacrifice in terms of their money, their time, and interest in promoting issues of disability, tells me that you can do a lot in Ghana. This is the work of an individual, very massive. Public education, donations, prayers. What about the whole nation? So looking at what Bishop is doing with H4P, it tells us that putting our resources together, we can do better and we can do more to enhance the quality of life of persons with disabilities.
Showing love to people is not just about talking. It's about doing. And today, that is what Bishop has demonstrated. Bishop and his team have demonstrated and have shown us love. And this is what real life is about. And I really thank Bishop for all of this. But, you know, if you listen to Bishop, he was careful to give the recognition to his mother. Madam Christiana Hackman, because she planted this seed in him, and he grasped the seed has grown in him, and he has learned from it, and he has allowed the love of his mother to now, through him, be shown to us. Ladies and gentlemen, my students, my learners, my people, as we are here in this center, we are learning a lot of things. You are learning how to become independent. You are learning a craft. You are learning how to be with people, how to live and function in our society. Let us take it very seriously. So that one day, because we'll not always be like this. We'll not always be like this. We'll go out there and we shall also become persons of more responsibility. And when we get to that point, let us not forget the example we have seen today. The example that success in life is not about just making it to, but it's about sharing your love with other people. We've been here, and today we've been brought health screening, free of charge. We've had our eyes checked, we've had our ears checked, there's been dental, malaria, BP, and blood sugar. These are all things we pay for. But today, God has brought it through his servant, the bishop. And the bishop is able to do that because he allowed his mother's seed to grow in him. I just want to express my unqualified thanks to the bishop and his team once again. And to the memory of his mother, Mrs. Christiana Hackman, who has made all of this possible. And I thank the Almighty God for giving us somebody, a servant, who God can show his love through to all of us. And I want to say, Bishop, we are grateful. Persons with disability, we are grateful. Those of us on this center, we are grateful. And from here, let us not make this self-screening a one-day thing. Here, one thing that we've also learned here is to take good care of ourselves. To take good care of ourselves. When I was coming here, somebody said, aha, moi mupe tolu beef no. Moi mupe swadinam no. Aha. Health screening. Let us learn from this example and take good care of ourselves. Manage the things we eat and the things we do. And let us make sure that, yes, one day we will grow, we'll rise, and we'll be able to share love to others. My bishop, ladies and gentlemen here, everybody, I want to say thank you and God richly bless you. Thank you.
Globally, health issues have become a priority to our governments. For us as persons with disabilities, we are always being empowered to pay attention to our health. But usually, if you want to check your health status, it comes at a cost. And we don't have money to pay to know our health status. But today, we are fortunate to have it for free with the support of Bishop. And so I want us to give a special recognition to Bishop by clapping our hands and saying a big thank you to him. Thank you so much, Bishop. We really appreciate this. For the H4P team, I think we've worked with you for many years. We've had this long-standing relationship, and we acknowledge the work that you are doing in Ghana for persons with disabilities. We want to use this platform to encourage you to continue what you're doing for persons with disabilities and for their families. Because within the community, families should be empowered to live with their relatives with persons with disabilities. And so we want to use this opportunity once again to encourage everyone. We say nothing about us without us, and we are always given the opportunity to contribute. Today we have the opportunity to know our health status. We're happy about it because it's about health. We want to thank everyone, and on behalf of the leadership of Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations and our entire membership, we want to say a big thank you and make a special call for you to expand this program to other centers across the country. Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Come on.
Welcome back.
Another very important aspect of the Helping Hand TV show is that it connects persons with disabilities with essential services. Many viewers have discovered healthcare opportunities, educational programs, rehabilitation centers, assistive devices, legal rights information, and livelihood opportunities through the Helping Hand TV show. Beyond raising awareness, the Helping Hand TV show serves as a practical guide, helping viewers identify where and how to access the support they need. And this has been very, very helpful, especially to families with persons with disabilities.
H4P, I have been associated with H4P maybe a little after its inception. And they have been doing wonderful work, especially for the disability community. What they are doing, they try to bring out the abilities in the disability. And then the other ones they do is performing plays depicting our community life, our daily, day-to-day life of the people, especially persons with disability. So that is what I know about them. They have been interviewing people. In fact, somebody told me that he learned about disability through H4P. So they are doing a very wonderful work for this country and for the disability community. I've now realized that you have gone even further to start interviewing those who work with persons with disability. So I commend them greatly for that.
Let's start off with your campaign, your awareness raising for the World Lupus Day.
Thank you, Bishop. So this year is the 10th anniversary for World Lupus Day.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
So 10th May, 10th anniversary?
Yes.
Wow.
So it's very significant
Okay.
for the World Lupus Federation,
Okay.
which is the global body of over 200 organizations in more than 100 countries that are raising awareness about this often overlooked wicked condition called lupus. And the theme for the year is Make Lupus Visible. And actually this theme has been running, I think, 3 years consecutively, because it is a wicked disease that is always mimicking other conditions. So it's hiding, and we want to hammer it until it is visible, so we know it for what it is, and then we can target it. So the theme is Make Lupus Visible, and a charter was released by the World Lupus Federation, and different organizations contributed to this. Lupus Europe, Asia, so many different people to bring this charter, and it has 4 main principles to improve healthcare for SLE patients. So I would like to read a bit from this. In the past, I would memorize, but now I have admitted that I tend to forget, and I don't want to go back home and say, oh, I should have said this. So I will.
That's okay.
I would like to read this. So the 4 principles for quality
by the way,
care.
that's also a symptom of the lupus thing, right?
Lupus, yes. Bishop, sometimes I would leave home knowing I have locked my door and my gate. And then after I drive a bit, I feel like, no, you didn't lock up. No, you locked up. No, you didn't. And sometimes it'll be so strong, I will have to turn around, go back, and it is locked.
Wow.
I just forgotten that I locked it.
Wow.
And then, or you will lock the door, get down to leave, and then like, oh, I forgot this thing. Then you run back in the house, get it. So it's always it's a source of frustration for you as an individual, because sometimes it's not just you it affects, but it affects other people you are dealing with in a way. And
I can
And
understand.
that is one of the ways that is when lupus is, the neuropsychiatric impact of it, how it affects the central nervous system, the forgetfulness, the anxiety, the mood swings. So if you are dealing with somebody who has lupus, you
Patience,
don't always
right?
take everything so much to heart, because maybe at that time something which shouldn't have triggered an emotional response or a swing will do that. Thank you. So the 4 principles of quality care for people living with lupus. So the principle 1 says lupus patients deserve recognition and understanding of their early symptoms of lupus to drive timely, accurate diagnosis and assessment, so that they can receive the best care available as soon as possible. This is very important because the more diagnosis is delayed, the more the disease activity progresses. And sometimes by the time you actually identify that, it's lupus causing this kidney problem, it's too late. The person has either moved into renal failure or something, or they may need dialysis, or even the cost of treatment will be way higher than if it had been diagnosed early, and then they would be on lower dosage of medication, which will cost less. And also, for example, the steroid prednisolone, treatment is trying to get to the place where you don't have to take so much steroid. The minimum dosage we are taking here in Ghana is 5 milligrams, which is high.
Very.
We don't have 1 milligram tablets, and we've been advocating for 1 milligram tablets, and we don't have it yet. But we are trusting that our policymakers and the relevant stakeholders will be able to do this for us. But if you are taking 5 milligram, if you are diagnosed earlier, you may be put on 10 and then maybe taper down to 5. But if you are diagnosed late, I started with 60 milligram. I've been on as high as 80 milligram before for a long time. And this is the same steroid that damages organs in the body. So this is very important that they get the early recognition and understanding. And that's also one of the reasons why Oyemam Autoimmune Foundation has been running this lupus awareness campaign. Awareness is key. Because for lack of knowledge, people will perish.
Knowledge changes perspectives. Every fact breaks a myth. Every story inspires understanding. Welcome to H4PAI, your ability information hub. People with disabilities fall in love, marry, and raise families just like everyone
sunshine.
Else. Disability does not define the capacity to love. It never has. Love belongs to all of us. It is the foundation of every family. H4PAI, your ability information hub.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying with me, the voice of ability on persons with disability, on the Helping Hand TV show, for this inspiring and exciting episode, looking at the benefits of the Helping Hand TV show, one of the flagship programs of the H4P organization, as we celebrate 15 glorious years in the disability fraternity. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited, FCC, Fire State Chapel, my proud sponsors. And special thanks goes to you for always tuning in. Special thanks also to the disability community for always standing strong with the H4P organization. Awareness opens minds. Connection creates opportunity. But lasting transformation happens when people are inspired to become champions of inclusion themselves. H4P has not achieved all this alone. That is why I cannot stop thanking the disability community for accepting the H4P organization when we started 15 years ago. Well, this all time would allow us. I'm going to come your way again, same time next week with your favorite show, the Helping Hand TV show. Until then, remember, disability is not inability. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and God richly bless you.